Okay,
how
so
about
to
that
answer your
airline
question, God damn it, Mega. But yeah, welcome back, everyone. I realized that in our last episode we didn't do an intro, so yeah, I'm saying it now. Hi.
I do
But
want to
no,
remind people that
we
Edgy
ended
is the
last.
one who behind this playthrough.
Yeah,
So
and I
we
was
just
giving
been-
Deepa the opportunity to continue his story about Emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, in the IDW comics, Vanilla is a freaking badass.
Well, Vanilla
Her
is
and Emerald.
Vanilla is badass everywhere else. Like, I would not want to fuck with her.
but okay,
well, I would want to fuck with her, but not fuck with
Yeah.
her. Fuck
God
with
damn
her,
it,
you know?
Edgy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we know what you mean.
Yeah, we know what you mean. But no,
See that?
like in one of the recent comics, like two of the new characters they have for the comics, Rough and Tumble, they thought it would be a good idea to break into Vanilla's house. Well, Vanilla was off getting stuff for a supper that she was doing for like the Chaotix, so she put Cream in charge. Cream and Chicola and Cheese, they try to defend everything. It doesn't go out well. Vanilla comes back, and just the look on her face, like, yeah, they fucked up.
Yeah, no. Cream is not
Like
ready
all it
to
took
be
was
in
like,
charge.
yeah, all it took. I mean, she did the best she was able to, and like,
Yeah.
I gotta applaud Cream for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's still-
but it was just it
She's
was
still
just
a kid.
But she, like, again, I like the comics because Cream's really taking like a shine in the comics because she wants to prove that she's more than just a kid. Like, she kind of wants to prove she can do stuff just like Tails, because Tails is also considered a kid apparently.
Hey, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but-
I
And then
do
there's-
feel like
there's-
I do feel like nowadays there's kind of there's a weird inconsistency going on with the characters' ages, because like how old are the characters? I know that character ages were, mentioned in stuff like the manuals, but they don't really do that anymore. So is Tails still 6 years
Yeah.
old?
No, he's more like 8.
I think he's 10. Yeah, 8.
Well, that's kind of some major Bart Simpson energy. Was Bart Simpson the one who made that joke of him being 10
Which
years
one?
for 20 years or something?
I think.
I wouldn't be
Also,
surprised.
how did you die? How did you die?
That's a
The
good
truck.
question.
The truck.
Also, speaking of the truck, in case you're wondering what kind of truck driver has that bad of a driving style, fun fact, that was actually me playing Euro Truck Simulator 2.
So that's just you from another universe, just crashing into another version of yourself.
Yeah, yeah, that's me playing with myself.
Kind of alternate
Oh, God damn
universe
it, Edgy.
What kind of alternate universe Spider-Verse shit is this?
Believe me, you do not want to know about the Edgyverse.
Oh,
No,
God.
I don't want to know about
No
Edgy.
one wants to. And now you'll name this
Also,
episode
I have
into
to
the
say-
Edgyverse. Now you'll name this episode into the Edgyverse.
No.
Don't tell
across
me what
the
to do.
Edgyverse.
Edgyverse.
Go ahead, T-Pad.
I have to say though, given the guns
it's just normal
destruction,
snowboard. My bad.
I wonder how like their like budget is every time like one of their trucks gets smashed because of like chased Sonic.
Yeah, what is the fucking What is the damn budget for gun?
I mean, for that we need to wonder what the
Yeah.
economy is in the Sonic universe in the first place. Like, is it the same as here, or is there a significantly higher spending power? What is the political tension regarding the president in the Sonic universe? How high are the taxes? Are there even taxes? Does Knuckles commit tax evasion?
Listen. The president has an image of Sonic and Shadow on his fucking desk for some stupid reason.
I mean, they both saved the world, but who the hell
but-
knows
yeah,
the
but-
way
Yeah.
that took?
Can you imagine, like, if like a kid has never like played a Sonic game in their lives, and their first game was Shadow the Hedgehog,
Oh, jeez.
and you see
Oh.
you see the president with an image of Sonic and Shadow going, who the fuck is this blue guy?
Okay, you have okay.
Well, no,
look,
no,
if you're playing
no,
Shadow the Hedgehog,
no.
you meet Sonic in the first stage.
Yeah, I was just
Okay,
gonna say that. They would have seen
Okay.
Sonic on that
but that's-
cutscene.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that there's no context between that picture whatsoever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
like, when was that picture taken?
Just to make this clear, people who played Shadow the Hedgehog first are now Linkin Park fans. I don't make the rules.
No, I played Heroes first.
And what kind of music
I
do you
played
listen
Sonic 1
to?
first.
Silence.
And hey, I will give this. Numb is a good song.
Yeah.
Kind of overplayed, honestly.
I like it.
You can like it, I like it too, but there's better songs out there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Again, what the hell is with the budget gun? Why are you chasing Sonic? You know that.
Why does
Why
this,
there
why
now
does this gun
saw
have
blades in
saw
it?
blades?
Why
look,
are there
I-
saw blades on
Yeah,
the truck?
why does?
Look, I
don't care.
finally purchased the
That's
upgrades
just-
to my truck.
The truck driver's just like, I don't give a shit, this looks cool.
Although to be fair, if that was my truck, the license plate in the front wouldn't say gun; it would say big load, or oversized load.
Of course.
No.
Of course.
It was, frame rate.
Of course.
Oh.
Okay, I was like oh god, is that my computer? Is that my computer? No, that's NC.
No, that's not your computer.
That's NC.
Nice slow-mo there, game.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But he didn't die,
To
so
talk to
there is no
you
darkness.
again.
Well, there can still be
Okay.
darkness.
Yeah.
I suppose, if you're afraid of the dark.
Well, if you're afraid
I
of the
wonder if
dark,
Guy
it makes
I
sure
realizes
was
there's never
driving on the
darkness.
wall. I was driving on the wall.
You
I-
clearly
Oh.
haven't seen me play Euro
Smart.
Truck Simulator.
Also, it's also apparently
I was gonna
it's
say
Mario
this.
Kart.
Okay, I was gonna say this. I'm surprised that like with all that destruction, Gun doesn't realize that they're the ones causing more destruction than Sonic is. Like he's just running to avoid them. They're the ones like destroying buildings, walls. Like they drove alongside a
Again,
couple
their
houses.
budget-
Like that's just
Ag-
destruction.
be honest,
Again, their
yeah.
budget.
Yeah.
Their budget is like super like ridiculous.
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tempted.
Hi,
I'm
Rouge.
tempted to say that Gun's like budget is like infinite. I'm that bad at speaking.
I mean, United States government probably the same. I would not want to be a taxpayer in the Sonic universe.
Nobody would want to be a taxpayer in any universe.
No.
I will be honest. I'm disappointed that they chose Seaside Hill for the hero stage.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be another bloody city level.
It could have been Haunted Mansion. I actually would have preferred Haunted Mansion. Actually,
Oh,
I would honestly.
I-
I wouldn't have minded.
I love
Final-
Hand Castle. Like that.
that's
I
good.
I vibe so much with that.
Skyfleet. Skyfleet's my pick for favorite song. Well, Skyfleet and the Rail Canyon stages, but we have those in Shadow, so I'm happy with that.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for them to put out the Bullet Station soundtrack or song or music. Like they showed it off in the trailer, and they don't give us the whole thing.
Yeah,
Fuck out of-
that's
fuck
the
out
one
of
I can't
here.
wait for. That's the one I can't wait for.
maybe
Yeah.
they're just showing you like a teaser, like something to look forward to before they show the real thing.
Well,
I can't,
know,
I
but
can't wait to hear what the music when we fight Neo Metal Sonic is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
lost
excited
my
like you
mind
actually
when
get
I
to fight
saw
against.
that. I lost my mind when I saw that. It's like, holy crap, we're bringing back Neo.
I hope they play
Yeah.
what they're made of.
Yeah. No, there's
I
a lot
remember
of.
because
There's
like
a
I
lot
was
of.
like.
Go on.
I remember because like I was like at work and then all of a sudden you was like messaging me in my servers like they brought Neo like they brought Metal Overlord back. I'm like, huh? Thinking like what?
I don't-
Like I had to watch the trailer during break, and I'm like, yeah, we both kind of fanboyed.
I don't care that it's called Metal Overlord. I call it Neo Metal Sonic because that's a much cooler name.
I mean, they're the same.
I know,
they're
but
the same
still,
thing.
I know,
yeah.
but still, I kind of prefer Neo Metal Sonic.
Did they make
You know
any
what I mean by calling them that.
Did they make
No.
any announcement regarding Crush 40 if they're going to be involved with the game?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because
I don't know if
I would
Crush
love
40
to
is
see.
involved.
I would love to see a new rendition of What I'm Made Of.
Oh yeah,
I just
no, I
said
wouldn't
that.
mind
Edgy.
too.
I just said that, Edgy.
Yeah, and now I said it.
So
Yeah,
we
he's
both
agreeing
said
with
it,
you.
and now you agree with, and so you agree with me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Nice.
agree with you. I just say what you said.
Yeah.
Hence, giving off the
Therefore,
implication
you-
that I agree with it.
And I also do want to go back to what I had said earlier. It's not because I do not like the stage. I honestly feel this honestly is one of my favorite starting stages in a Sonic game. I just kind of wish they had chosen another stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time, like the whole
Great
point of
achievement.
the whole point of them. Oh no, that's not me getting an achievement. That's me getting achievement progress, which is kind of
Yeah.
weird because if I recall correctly, I already had that achievement. So I don't know
Well,
what's
not
up with
according
that.
to Steam. Not according to Steam, you don't.
Oh
Well,
wait,
anyway.
no, that's right. It's it's on my previous account. For context, there used to be a time when I was really like concerned about my image. So for any, like when I was in high school, my Steam account didn't have anything Sonic related to it, and then in 2019 I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm getting all the Sonic games. Now,
And,
there
what
is-
what a decision
Okay,
you made.
Yeah. Now there is one thing
Yeah.
I find pretty cool about this stage. It's that.
The start, they redid the start of from the main stage.
Yep.
I
No,
actually.
I'm talking about what happens when you go out of bounds.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that was pretty cool, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You go out of bounds,
Alright.
you get eaten.
Going back to the topic of Shadow, we've have our first trailer for like Sonic 3.
Yeah.
I am
I'm
really
very
excited for this
excited
movie.
for that. Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all gonna see that. At least at some point. I'm going
Yeah.
to see it in theaters because I know that my younger brother and I were really big fans of the like Sonic movie continuity. Or I wouldn't even say that both of us are fans. I think he's more into the movies and I'm more into the games, which is kind of a dynamic we have with a lot of other things. But yeah, he's such a
So
he's
that
such a he's such a big fan of it. I got him the Sonic motherboard as well. Well,
Did he actually get it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good for him, actually.
His computer is somewhat similar to mine, but with a bit more budgeted components because, you know, you're not gonna give a balls to the wall gaming computer to a child. So where I have a i7 13700KF, he has a 13600KF. Where I have the Z790 Sonic from ASRock, he has the B760 Sonic from ASRock. So similar components on a also in a similar looking case.
But you just have the better motherboard.
Yeah. It's the ideal player 2 system. Still pretty good and he's really happy with it. But I still have the better system.
Fair
Even
enough
the-
for a player 2 system. That's not bad.
Even though he has a 2TB 980 and I have a 1TB 980. But then I have the 20TB hard drive and he only has the 2TB in it.
Going
Okay.
back to what you said about him being more into the movies and you into more into games, so that means he's going to get into the Yakuza TV show, isn't he?
Maybe, but I don't see him. I don't know. The one thing I
I was
kind
making a
of
joke. I was
the one thing
gonna
I
joke
kind
about that.
the one thing I kind of noticed with him is that he seems to be more into like Americanized media. I don't think he has developed that much of a taste for Japanese culture, and you
Gotcha.
could make the argument, what about Sonic? But keep in mind, the Sonic movies take place in America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and Yakuza is way more Japanese than Sonic.
well, the only somewhat offshore overseas Yakuza has ever gotten was the Infinite Wealth, and that was Hawaii, which is, yes, a state of America, but also a pretty popular holiday location for Japanese people. To a point where a pretty sizable part of the citizens speak Japanese, or are at least capable of giving people directions in Japanese.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see Kamurocho in real life.
Yeah. I'm also really glad that they're bringing the Yakuza franchise to the Switch with Yakuza Kiwami, but they are too late.
That's kind of too little too late for that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, they should have just done it like when the Switch was in its like 3rd or 4th year, at the
Well,
very least.
Yeah, true.
to be fair, I do feel like it's kind of weird
yeah.
that we at first got Yakuza Kiwami on PC, and well, after the PS4 version came out in 2015, or was it 2016? Anyway, we got Kiwami first on PC and then on Xbox, and it's like, okay, now on every main platform there is some Yakuza love, but the Switch was still left out. Now, it does make sense why they would leave out the Switch, because it has a entirely different architecture over, like, traditional consoles. From that perspective, I can understand it. But
Hi, Shadow.
we only have it. We only got it now, and I kind of wonder why they didn't just do it on the new Switch or the Switch successor.
Yeah.
Because
I'm kind of
because when it comes down to it, the Dragon engine, it hardly runs on PS4, so we know it's not going to run on the Switch. So if they kind of written themselves into a corner, if they do Kiwami 2, which is, on the Dragon engine, they
remake.
I love.
They're-
Can I just
they're
say
not-
that I love that they did that. I love
Oh,
that
yeah,
they did that.
I love this shot. But there's
Anyway,
there's no way in hell. I'm just gonna say this right now. There's no way in hell that Kiwami 2 is going to work on the Switch. So they
Yeah.
either don't do it or they do a cloud version. And I'm just glad that cloud versions, knock on wood, are slowly going away.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Like, I'll keep saying it, if you don't want to put in the effort of bringing your game to the Switch, that's great and all, but not every game needs to be on the Switch. And this is this is not
Especially
this
if
is
they're
not a good
reused
solution.
ports that were from PS2 games. Square.
Well, there are ports of PS2 games that came out on PS3, and then that got ported over to the PS4. But
There's still no real fucking
but
point.
instead of porting over the
There's
PS4
still no
version, they
point.
make the argument that they port over the PS3 version. It's stupid.
Yeah,
cloud
I'm still
versions
mad
are
about
fucking
that.
dumb as
I'm
shit.
still mad at that. 3, I can understand. Kingdom Hearts 3, I can fully understand. Not the first 2 collections.
Yeah, but if you're so mad about it, why don't you just get Kingdom Hearts on the PC?
It's expensive.
Because I already have it on PS4.
Yeah, but on PC they run better. And look better.
Okay.
And okay, I like how Megaboy just said because they're expensive, but I'm gonna be honest, considering the sale I saw them on, they're on sale quite frequently, and the sale price is actually pretty good. The only reason why I'm not getting them is because I already have them on PS4.
So you literally did the same argument as you, except you keep on except you keep on hammering home that it's different. It's different. It's different.
Yeah, but I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Uh-huh.
He is.
All right. Getting back to the movie, I found out Sonic 3. It comes out on the same day that's my buddy DJ's birthday.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's nice timing.
So you're gonna
Yeah,
use that
and-
for the birthday gift?
He doesn't know if he wants to go see it because
Ah, okay.
things I'll share off, off screen.
Gotcha.
But
What is it, December 13th? December 13th?
December 20th.
Sonic? 20th. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. No, it just but getting back to like how Edgy pointed out that like his brother likes the movies while you like the games. It's like
Well-
that with me and DJ because like he knows like DJ knows that I'm like a huge Sonic fan and he'll watch like episodes of like Boom with me. I'm trying to get him to watch a couple episodes of Sat AM with me because like that's my favorite incarnation of Sonic. Like that's the
Yeah, fair
series I grew up with, and just it's just he prefers Boom just because of how hilarious
The comedy.
Robotnik is in that series.
Comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I point out to him like, Eggman's not always like this hilarious. Like the real Eggman is more, I guess you could say like kind of like a genius.
More.
Like-
he's more menacing with his intellect.
Yeah, like
Oh boy, we
When
got
the writers
so
toxic
I like it.
caves.
Yay.
Hey.
When
And so,
the
like, I
writers
decided,
want
you know what?
him to be, he can be
Yeah.
menacing.
So I just, you know what, here, I gave him a couple of like my comics that I have. Like here, read these. Let me know what you think of Eggman after.
I'd say movie
And then, so, like-
Eggman is pretty threatening.
Yeah.
Threatening and way more
And so then, like-
goofballish, so.
It's Jim Carrey.
It's
What do you
Jim, yeah,
expect?
it's
Yeah.
Jim Carrey. Yeah, like I said, threatening and
Yeah.
way more goofballish.
It's funny
because it's
he's
Jim
both
Carrey.
funny and threatening. That's
I
what love
do
about
I do
villains.
like the mechanic they're gonna go for with the movie, the whole like working with your enemy kind of thing. I love that kind of aesthetic in movies and games and series and
Yeah.
whatnot.
And see,
It's
I
a
was,
decent
I was,
cliche.
see, I was,
Even if we know
I was
that
talking-
Eggman's going to betray them, but you know,
It's still like
Yeah,
alright, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Go ahead, D-pad.
see, I was talking with him about like the whole, like that whole concept yesterday. He's just like, he's like immediately downplays the thing, thinking that it's gonna be bad. Like, we all know, like, he's like, Eggman's gonna betray Sonic, and like Sonic's gonna like, you know, have this. I'm like, it's Eggman. Of course he's gonna betray Sonic. It's in his character. Like, the moment something, yeah, like the moment something goes right, Eggman's just gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna just like, don't need you.
It's like the moment
I mean-
the moment their truce ends, they just go back to their usual shtick.
I mean, considering the fact that we have Gerald alive in this continuity.
That's real. Honestly, I find that really weird that he's alive in this.
I don't like that. I'm sure they could do a good thing with it, but
Yeah.
I'm going in with it not liking that twist.
yeah. Well, I guess we'll see how it turns out because
I
keep
think
in
it's
mind,
gonna-
even though they're trying to. You know,
something
they're,
different. No, I
they're
know.
trying to follow the story of the games. They're not tied to the continuity of the games. They've got their own.
No, I
continuity.
know. No, I know.
No.
What
yeah.
were you gonna say, D-pad?
Like, the movies are their own separate thing, which I find like, you know, it's nice. Like,
Oh no.
I
I
also have to
agree.
give credit. I also have to give I have to give credits to like the writers in that. Like, they really want to make sure like the movie succeeds in a way that I feel like a lot of video game based movies really haven't, and that's like they really.
Hey man, I was bracing for this to happen.
Like
He said this was going to happen, but it's like, did he have to blurt out her face?
Like I said,
mean-
28,000 results
Also,
on R34.
this was okay. Also, I'll be straight honest. This part must have been a pain in the ass to have edited.
Oh, believe
This
me,
must have been
it was.
a pain in the ass.
It was
I gotta admit.
it
We
was a pain
appreciate
in
you
the
going-
ass.
Yeah, the
You know,
dedication
we
is
appreciate
yeah,
the dedication to go the extra
yeah,
mile on
yeah.
this
Appreciate
joke.
the dedication, but it's like, it's like, why did you have to do this? Period.
I'm glad we did it.
Because Rouge the Bat is pornography.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, she
If
kinda
I do a
is.
One Piece game, I'm not doing that for Nami and Robin.
You could.
No.
Just
You know, at least the music is pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah. Which was this again?
This is
Heroes.
this is Heroes, but like
No,
See,
No,
the
this
theme,
is from
the theme.
3D Blast, right? The Saturn version?
Oh yeah, the Saturn
Oh,
version of 3D
shit.
Blast. I think this was the title theme,
ooh, now there's
or
a, now there's a question.
or it was Green Grove. I don't, or the bonus stage. I'll look that up between episodes.
Yeah.
No, there's
I'll look that up between episodes because we're almost done with this episode. So, but yeah,
now here's a question. Do you prefer the Genesis version or the Saturn version of 3D Blast?
I've only played the Genesis, so I kind of prefer that soundtrack.
I played neither
Fair.
of them.
Fair enough. The soundtrack to the Genesis version is fantastic.
I mean, reminder, as some few of those Green Grove and Panic Puppet Act 1 are in adventure.
So do
And
you
I think
think? So do you think these robots would goon?
God damn it, Edgy. God
It depends.
damn
Do
it,
they have the
Edgy.
right? That depends. Do they have like the right accessories?
God darn it.
I mean,
Oh my God,
I don't
you
know
two.
that much about robot anatomy, so I don't even know what would make
Why?
a robot of the male or female sex.
Why?
If there is even a distinction of them in the first place.
Why? Why?
I mean, they've been programmed to
Why?
love, or at least to feel.
Why?
Like how
Dedication
how
must have taken a
Why?
while.
how does
Why?
Rouge the Bat manage to flatter a robot?
Why?
Right?
Like you said, she's porn.
Why?